The jungle is alive at night, not just with animals, not just with the wind. It listens, and sometimes it answers. Four friends, Sarah, Tom, Maya, and Luke, sat around a crackling fire deep in the jungle. The flames danced high, sparks drifting into the canopy above. They had hiked all day, sweating under the sun. And now they were ready for laughter, for ghost stories, for that familiar thrill of scaring each other before sleep. "Let's make it fun," Tom grinned. "Each of us tells a horror story, but it has to be set here, in this jungle, around a campfire." The others laughed nervously, but agreed. One by one, they began. Sarah leaned forward, her voice hushed. "They say there's a man who never leaves this jungle. He's always watching, always waiting. And if you stare too long into the trees, you'll see him staring back." The group chuckled, but Luke's smile faded. Guys," he whispered. He pointed. Across the fire, between the trees, two pale eyes gleamed in the dark. Watching, the laughter died, but when Tom shone his flashlight, there was nothing there. Just trees, just shadows. Still, none of them wanted to continue the story. Maya took a shaky breath. "My grandmother told me, if you ever hear whistling in the jungle at night, don't answer. It's her, the whistling woman. She wanders, searching for company. And if you whistle back, she finds you." The group sat in silence. The fire popped, sparks hissing. And then, a faint whistle drifted through the trees. High, slow, melancholy. Sarah's face went pale. "That's not funny, Maya." "I didn't do anything," Maya swore. The whistle grew louder, closer, and then it stopped. Tom forced a laugh, trying to shake off the tension. Okay, mine's simple. They say, if you sleep in a tent out here, sometimes you'll hear scratching in the middle of the night, like fingernails, dragging, right next to your head." The group rolled their eyes. "Too easy," Sarah muttered. But as the fire dimmed, the sound began. Scratch, 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 right against the fabric of Tom's tent behind them. He jumped to his feet, unzipped it wide open, flashlight scanning every corner. The tent was empty, but the scratching didn't stop. It moved, around them, circling the fire. Luke had been quiet all evening, but now his voice trembled. "I know a story. It's about four friends. They go camping in the jungle. They tell stories by the fire. And one by one, those stories start to come true, until only one is left to finish it." The fire crackled, shadows twisting across their faces. Sarah whispered, "Luke, stop." But he didn't. "In the story," he continued, "they hear footsteps, right behind them. And then they all froze, because there were footsteps, heavy, slow, coming closer." The fire roared suddenly, sparks flying high, then snuffed out in a burst of smoke. Darkness swallowed them whole. Sarah screamed. Maya fumbled for her flashlight. Tom grabbed a stick, waving it wildly. But Luke was gone. They heard his voice faint from deep in the trees, still narrating. And then, one disappears. His tone was calm. Too calm. Sarah shouted his name, but the jungle swallowed her voice. And then Maya's scream cut through the night. Gone. Tom and Sarah stood back to back, shaking, waiting for the next move. The whisper came right between them. And then another. Sarah turned, and Tom was gone. Sarah was alone, her breath ragged, her eyes wide, clutching the dying flashlight. The jungle was silent until the fire flared again, blazing bright. Luke sat where he had been, smiling, his eyes empty, and in a voice that was not his own, he whispered, "Your turn." The fire hissed out once more. Darkness fell, and the jungle listened for the next story.